nervous. What's up, you guys? So today I'm bringing you guys a birthmark Q&A, and I asked you guys like if you guys have any questions about birthmarks, and you know, what would you like to know about having a birthmark. And a couple people answered and they had a couple questions, so this is just me replying to those questions. So let's get right into it. The birthmark that I'll be talking about in particular is a Nevus of Oda birthmark, which is what I have. So the first question was, what is a birthmark? I'm gonna go to my notes, okay, because I write notes for this. So Google's definition for that is that it is a type of dermal melanocyte that can cause hyperpigmentation of an eye and its surrounding area. So basically, it can form a brownish or bluish pigment around the eye. Second question was, does it hurt? It does not hurt. It's literally just pigmentation on your skin. It's not irritated or anything. It just shows up blue. You can touch it, skin is soft, doesn't hurt at all. So that's the answer to that one. Third question was, does it affect my eyesight? And the answer to that is no, it doesn't affect my eyesight one bit. I go to the doctor, I do the little, you know, cover one eye test and stuff like that. And I have perfect 20/20 vision. Maybe not perfect, but 20/20 vision is pretty damn close to perfect. All right, so fourth question, growing up, how did it affect me? Let me go look at my notes. Sorry, I don't remember everything in my head. So growing up, I wish I could say it was all smooth sailing and stuff, but it wasn't. I did have confidence issues when I was younger. I mean, that's something that I'm still working on. I did let it affect me in ways that I probably shouldn't have. I used to wear my hair and hairstyles to cover my birthmark. That was like middle school and high school is when I really, you know, started paying attention to the people around me, and I just started to feel different and stuff. And I mean, it's kind of weird because everybody's different, but when you have something that's like right there, it's like it's bigger than everything in your head. Probably it really probably was just in my head, because I know like the people around me, no one really cared. Like, you know, no one cared. As if they cared about me, they didn't care about the birthmark, you know what I'm saying? But it was just really in my head. Like, I just let it affect me to that point. I remember when I was like in high school and my friends were like playing sports and stuff like that, but I was just always worried about, like, you know, oh my God, I do not want my hair to move away from my face, you know what I'm saying? Like, just little things like that, I really did let that affect me in that way. Yeah, so like I wouldn't play sports or anything because that would make my, you know, like wind flying, like wind was my arch nemesis back then. Like wind flying in my face and making me, you know, exposed in a bit. Like, I don't even know why I really let it get to me like that. But yeah, so I did let it affect me when I was growing up, and I wish I hadn't, because now that I look at it, it's much easier to be yourself. It's much easier to live in your truth, live your best life, rather than letting something affect that. Like, much easier to go about it that way. But the way I got over that, so how I got over being, you know, insecure about my birthmark to where I am now, is that I went on Instagram and I looked up a bunch of, I looked up like hashtag birthmarks or something, because before then I just did not know there was anyone else that looked like me. I didn't know there was a bunch of women, a bunch of men with birthmarks. Like, I literally felt like I was the only person on this earth with a birthmark. Like, it's crazy to think about it like that. But I had little knowledge of anyone around me that could have a birthmark. Like, I didn't know anyone that had a birthmark that looked like mine's, or had a birthmark in general, other than, you know, like some dot on their neck, or like, you know, something on their leg or something, you know what I'm saying? Like something on your eye and in your eye. Like, I didn't know that other people had that. So I went on Instagram, looked up birthmark pages, and I just got like this grand confidence, like, oh my gosh, like I just felt like there is a community of us. So the 5th question was, what would I tell anyone else with a physical difference? My advice is to live in your truth unapologetically, because everything that's different about you makes you the most beautiful. Like, if you were the same as everybody else, you know, no one would be unique, no one would be beautiful. Like, you know, it would just be the standard, like everybody's just the same. So just love what you have, love everything that comes with you. Just be confident, just be very confident. All right, the last question is dating advice for someone with a birthmark. So dating advice, I had to write this one down definitely because I cannot think of this one off the top of my head. So my advice to someone with a birthmark who is dating, I would say, don't think that having a birthmark is going to change someone's interest in you. Like, if you live with confidence, if you just, you know, just be confident all the time and love yourself, the right person is gonna love you and gonna accept you for who you are and everything that comes with you. So don't think your birthmark is gonna hold you back. That person will come that loves everything about you. And if you are with someone who doesn't, then like, let them go, because that person wasn't for you in the first place. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. I really enjoyed making it for you guys. I'm gonna leave my Instagram down below, so you know, whenever I have another Q&A, you guys can engage, and I love answering your questions. I love talking to you guys, so feel free to DM me if you have any questions. If you need any support, any advice for, you know, birthmark purposes and whatnot. I'm gonna see you guys in another video. Bye.